Yo, yo, yo. I think we're live. Alright, man. So this ain't gonna be a normal fucking... Yeah, man. We're not gonna write any music today. I'm not even gonna be here that long. I just woke up to some pretty shitty news. And I'm gonna talk about it real quick. And then just, tap in, man. Check in with y'all. I normally I don't do shit like this. But I don't like to make shit about me when tragedies happen, and so that's definitely not what this is going to be about. But I think it's relevant, not just because I've made music with my brother, but because the theme of the music and a lot of my music, the shit that I went through, especially I'll Be Fine specifically, but I'd say in almost every motherfucking song, man, there's a hint of depression. Not every song, but there's a hint of depression. There's a hint of maybe suicidal adulation. What's up, Bobby? How you doing, my brother? But the basic gist is this, bro. My good friend, man. Someone I've admired my entire motherfucking life, and then had the absolute pleasure to meet and even got to work with, which was a dream come true. And then we stayed in contact, and I'm just a bit part of that circle, even if it's more like, Matt's just happy to be here. From their perspective, from my perspective, it means a lot. And if y'all don't know, I love Tupac, bro, and his entire legacy. And so when I first moved to LA, man, a friend of mine who knew how much of a fanboy I was for that whole era, told me to come by, and I got to meet. It was like tragedy upon tragedy, while blessing upon blessing, and I got to, I came by and I met Big Psych and Mo Preem, and unfortunately, me and Psych were gonna work together, and Psych passed away about a week after we met, and then me and Mo Preem became really, really good friends, and me and Mo Preem made a few songs, and then he knew how much I loved Pac and the Outlaws and everything, and so he ended up making the introduction, and I ended up meeting Noble and Edie Amin and all them, and me and Noble made a song, and me and Edie are still planning on making one. But again, that's why I'm just saying this is all in relation. Let's just get to the point, bro. Unfortunately, bro, Noble took his life this morning, bro, and I'm sad as fuck about it. I'm mad about it. I understand it, but I don't at the same time. And so I just wanted to touch in, man, with y'all, and we're gonna play the song that we made, because it's in that song he's talking about overcoming a heart attack and this new lease on life and eating healthy, and like he just really seemed like he wanted to be here. And I think that's important because, hey man, what's up, Kyle, bro? I really appreciate that message too, homie. And yeah, bro, it's just, I think it's relevant, dog, because I think if you're a fan of the music, especially going back to the I'll Be Fine era, I think we're all a little bit touched by depression, and I think we're all a little bit touched, for lack of a better word, maybe a little suicidal idolation. And I just wanted to make it clear from my point of view, fuck all that shit. Life is so fucking hard, man. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, but in general, it's hard, man. And it sometimes it's only gonna get harder. But I just want y'all to understand my perspective is fuck that shit. Don't you ever take your motherfucking life. I will not be cool with that. I don't give a fuck what I rap about. I don't care what I talk about. We all have these feelings, bro. But don't fucking do it. That's not what it's about. If anything, the music is about talking about the shit that we go through, and then finding a way to deal with it. Because after I'll Be Fine, there's another fucking album, right? So that's kind of my point, man. That's really just what I wanted to say, is that, my mom once said something really dope that I never forgot. She said, because I was mad, a friend of the family committed suicide, and I was talking shit. I was just mad, the stages of grief, and I was like, that motherfucking coward, that fucking pussy, that motherfucker. This is when I was younger and talking about that family member. My mom said, Matt, what would you do if you were on a building and that building was on fire and that fire is burning you and it's just burning you and there's a window, you know, sometimes it might just feel better just to jump out that window. And she said, and she was like, and I think that real depression, real true soul sucking depression is that it's mentally you are in a burning building, and that window just seems sexy, man. And I just wanted to come on here and say that it's not. It's a lie, bro. It's a motherfucking lie, dude. And here's the truth: we're all gonna die anyway. That's the thing we have to keep in our mind. Like, if you really want to die, congratulations, homie. It's gonna happen, no matter what. No matter how you handle your life, it's going to happen. So if that's what you want, just let it happen when it's supposed to fucking happen. Who knows what we're gonna find in this fucking world, man? You know, when my dad passed, bro, I remember the night that he passed, I went up to the building. I was at my grandpa's. No, I'm sorry, I was actually in LA, but I flew down to my grandfather's and I saw all them. And I remember I went up to the roof and I was smoking, and I just, the whole time I was thinking, like, I could jump off and be with my dad. You just don't do it. You just don't do it, because you know what? I'm gonna be with him again one day, God willing, a long fucking time from now. Because I will say this, between that day that I stood on the roof and today, I've had a lot of good moments, bro. I've had a lot of hard moments, a lot of struggles. Shit ain't where it's supposed to be always, but I've had a lot of great moments in between then that would be real sad. It'd be it'd be a real shame if those moments never happened because I did that thing. So again, bro, the last thing we're doing is shaming anybody who made that decision. Because like I said, bro, like, if you're in that burning building, sometimes you gotta jump. But I'm just here, man, just to tell y'all, please don't. If you ever need to reach out to someone, bro, and sometimes you feel like you don't have anybody, bro, send me a message, dog. And wait for the response, homie. Because I will respond. And that's really just it, man. I'm devastated, bro. Like, and I'm also scared, you know, like truly. And what I mean by that is, like, dude lived a long life and went through a lot of hard shit, and then made that decision today, which is just proof that struggle doesn't end. You don't get to some place, you don't get to some age where it's like, oh, suddenly I'm just so wise now. You know, my grandmother grew up in an orphanage because her dad killed himself. You know, it's there's just a lot of bad and a lot of horrible things happened to her in that orphanage. So there's just a trail of tragedy that comes with you doing some stupid fucking shit like that. And so that's the only reason I'm here right now, is just to say that, is like, you know, when I first released the music, I remember I was scared because I was like, man, what if, like, somebody kills them? What if this song makes someone kill themselves? And what I found instead is that so many of you have told me that this shit saved your life, and that saved my life. So I don't think that I promote that in my music, but I just wanted to be very clear that I ain't with that shit, and that even in moments of weakness where I've almost felt the same way, you just gotta be strong, bro. And you gotta remember that, hey, if dying is really what you want, it's gonna fucking happen. And it doesn't need to happen because of whatever the fuck you're going through right now. You know, the best saying I ever heard about this shit is that suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. It don't get any, there's no better line that I could think of. It's a permanent solution to a temporary issue. You feel me? So that's that, man. Let's play the fucking song. And yeah, I want to make it real clear too, this ain't no shameless fucking promotion, bro. I don't give a fuck about this song blowing up. This song means so fucking much to me just because I did a song with one of my fucking heroes. But I think it's important to play it right now, mostly because if you listen to what the fuck he's talking about, he really loved life. And with that being said, bro, call your friends, bro. People, like, Motherfuckers be smiling, dog, but they're hurting inside, bro. I don't know, man. Fucking bullshit.
Man, just feel like some of that ghetto gospel, some of that powerful type of music that changed the world, heal the world. You know what I mean? Cheer. Your noble outlaw. Shout out to the homie Matt Nah. You know what I mean?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking
trying to keep this thing
dog.
going
Like, this shit
against
is
all odds.
This shit's fucking
Your eyes on the prize. Listen. Yeah, it's the purpose behind the pain, the struggle with every blessing. No need to second guess it, all a part of God's lessons. Find joy through the sadness, peace through the madness. Ghetto gospel, I spit the truth to the masses. Had to slow down, really almost killed myself. Grateful I know now I got the strength to heal myself. Health is the real wealth, spiritually, physically, and mentally. That heart attack killing me wasn't meant to be. I got a second chance at life, trying to be better. Every song that I make right now lives forever. Listen for the message. Still give hope for the hopeless. We outlaws. Still give a voice for the voiceless, man. Reminiscing all the soldiers that's gone, keeping their memory alive through us they live on. This ain't another sad song, just use it as inspiration. Every setback you face, use it as motivation. Come on, cheer.
Must be something in my soul
that keeps me out here on my own.
It must be something in my bones
that keeps me standing on my toes.
So long been on this road,
and I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Cheer.
With all my rights and all my wrongs.
I don't give a fuck about my verse. Let's run his back one more time, man.
Just feel like some of that ghetto gospel, some of that powerful type of music that changed the world, heal the world. You know what I mean? Cheer. Your noble outlaw.
Appreciate that, Joe. Thank you.
Shout out to the homie Matt Nah.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it, though.
You know what I mean?
It ain't about me, man. It's really about him and his family, bro. I just
trying to keep this thing going against all odds.
You know,
your eyes on the prize. Listen. Yeah, it's the purpose behind the pain, the struggle with every blessing. No need to second guess it, all a part of God's lessons. Find joy through the sadness, peace through the madness. Ghetto gospel, I spit the truth to the masses. Had to slow down, really almost killed myself. Grateful I know now I got the strength to heal myself. Health is the real wealth, spiritually, physically, and mentally. That heart attack killing me wasn't meant to be. I got a second chance at life, trying to be better. Every song that I make right now lives forever. Listen for the message. Still give hope for the hopeless. We outlaws. Still give a voice for the voiceless, man. Reminiscing all the soldiers that's gone, keeping their memory alive through us they live on. This ain't another sad song, just use it as inspiration. Every setback you face, use it as motivation. Come on, cheer.
Must be something in my soul
that keeps me out here on my own.
It must be something in my bones
that keeps me standing on my toes.
So long been on this road,
and I don't know where Waste, man.
With all my rights and all my
had a beautiful daughter, a beautiful family.
I put a blunt in the air, memory fade like the photo. So many ghosts, my circle got skinny, look like an oval. A track with Noble, we can check that off on my wish list. Fish sticks, we hardly had dinner, the fuck is Christmas? I missed this, so broke, had to get down to business. What is this? Like the whole world stay on some bitch shit, but bitches good for that money if you can pimp shit. But this shit, how do you sell it? I couldn't flip this. Shit feels strange, I'm constantly switching lanes. I gotta move fast to distract me from all the pain. With all the hate they gave, of course it drove us insane. They murdered all of my heroes, can't even pronounce their names. Like I ran out of heaven, introduced my feet to flames, and they won't let me back in, and I stopped banging on the gates. Man, Tupac raised me, my heroes turned to fossils. Like I ain't meet Jesus, but I'm hanging with his apostles. And
must be something in my soul
that keeps me out here on my own.
It must be something in my bones
that keeps me standing on my toes.
So long been on this road,
and I don't know. I feel you, Joe. Same, man. Same. It's been an ongoing theme in my life for some reason. But I guess everybody. But it's a shame, man, because like I said before, bro, like in those moments, you know, it seems like the right thing to do, but if I committed to that, there'd be so many things that I would have never got to experience that I'm really glad I did, and I know there's so much more to come. And so that's really it, man. Just reaching out to y'all to let you know, like, you know, don't do it. Don't fucking do it. Stay strong. Stay strong. Keep pushing. Do what you can to make it to the next day. What's that old poem? Do not go softly into that dark, or that good night, or something like that. Fight against the coming of the night. Some shit. It's a great fucking poem. I wish I remembered it all the way, but it's super good. Y'all know what I'm talking about, probably. Y'all are educated. Y'all are cool. I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, do not go gentle into that good night. That's a Dylan Thomas poem. There we go. Fight against the coming of the night. But all right, y'all, that's really that. It's really the only message for today. Hope y'all enjoy your 4th of July. And yeah, man, check in on your friends, bro. Appreciate it, Joe. Honestly, bro, not even before this, I'm probably just gonna kick it at the crib. Today's always been a hard day for me anyway. It's actually my grandma's birthday. The one I was talking about, the one that was in the orphanage. She was Canadian. She was Canadian, but she was born on the 4th of July. Crazy, man. All right, y'all. Yeah, that's really it, man. That was really it, bro. Rest in peace to Noble. Condolences to his family. And for anybody that needs some strength right now, bro, just, I'm sending it in any way I can, bro. Just stay strong. Love y'all. And we'll tap back in tomorrow, the next day. And yeah. Peace.